Good afternoon, Utah. The time currently is 12:14. We'll begin with your headlines, which include a summer-like feel in the air today, especially along the Wasatch Front. We'll also see more times of patchy smoke leading to moderate air quality across the northern half of the state. Something to keep in mind if you plan on being outside for a while today. There will be the potential for a few isolated showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the southern half of the state for today. Meanwhile, we get sunshine in those smoky conditions up north. As we go into tomorrow, though, big changes will be on the way. As for today, we'll be looking at a daytime high of 87 degrees in Salt Lake City, which is only 4 degrees shy of the record high for today. So a little bit more of that summer feel in the air. But when you look to the mountains, it looks like fall with all the fall colors that we're getting. A high of 87 degrees in Provo, 84 degrees in Delta. And notice as you make your way south, you start to find a little bit more cloud coverage, which is why it won't be quite as hot in the southern half of the state. But it's still going to be on the warm side with a high of 90 degrees in St. George and 80 degrees in Cedar City. And speaking of that extra cloud coverage, that's exactly what we're getting right now at Lake Powell. Not only do you have some mid-level and high-level clouds, but you also have a few puffy cumulus clouds as well. That's because we're finding a little bit more moisture working its way into the southern half of the state. There's an area of low pressure more or less right along the Arizona and New Mexico line. That's helping drag in just a little extra moisture. So for the southern half of the state and the eastern half of the state, an isolated shower and thunderstorm will be a possibility today. It's mainly going to favor the higher terrain, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if we did find some wet weather in some of the valleys like down in St. George. Meanwhile, as we go into tomorrow, that low pressure that you see in the Pacific Northwest, that's going to be on the way, and that's going to make some pretty big changes as we go into tomorrow and Wednesday. But for today, like I mentioned, in the southern and the eastern half of the state, included in a general thunderstorm category, which means showers and thunderstorms going to be a possibility. And on top of that, with the chance for wet weather in the southern half of the state, what that means, there's also the possibility for some flash flooding at some of our national parks for today. If you're planning on going for a hike, make sure that you're aware of the weather. So for today, we're going to be looking at isolated showers and thunderstorms mainly in the southern and the eastern half of the state. Meanwhile, the northern half of the state mostly sunny and definitely on the warm side. Into tomorrow, that's when that system from the Pacific Northwest moves through. Scattered showers and thunderstorms a possibility for most of the state, but we'll see that rain chance just a little bit lower in the northwestern corner. And then after this system moves through, it is going to be turning significantly cooler, and you're going to see that here on the 7-day forecast. For St. George, a daytime high of 90 degrees today, a chance for wet weather, but the better chance will come tomorrow with daytime highs dialing back into the 80s. And then by the time we get into your Wednesday, a daytime high in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Along the Wasatch Front, 87 for a high in Salt Lake City, mostly sunny and hazy. Then we'll be looking at isolated showers and thunderstorms with a chance early on Wednesday with those daytime highs falling back into the 60s. So going to be turning much cooler.